as we always do, with a really great invitation to our body and an invitation to be compassionate just with breath, just with breath. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat. Find your way around your sitting bones by moving your muscle mass of your glutes. And let's work with a couple of deep breaths with the body. So go ahead and inhale fully and exhale completely. You can truly sense the sigh. Yes. Inhale and release. And let your next inhale act almost like an elevator. It's lifting the spine up to the very top of your head, keeping the spine along with healthy spaces in between each vertebrae. Okay, and then we're just going to take the arms up, 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 and come into goddess arms. Okay, so have your arms just kind of parallel to the earth below. Stay here for a breath. Inhale, exhale. As you inhale, spread your fingers more. So, staying quite strong with this. Go ahead and inhale the arms all the way up, and then all the way back, and then all the way around. Make these big giant circles with your arms, and then do that in the other direction. And as you find your way through the movement of your shoulder, you can really focus on how much range of motion we have in the shoulders, right? And we're going to work with this throughout the practice. And then just inhale the arms up, up, up. Good. Take your fingers and paint your fingers in front of you. Open them up. Okay. And then just draw your fingers on the earth and then welcome child's pose. So sit back into your hips, walk your hands forward. As you bring your head to the earth, stay here. Okay. And then spread your arms like goddess down here. Look to your right and extend your right arm. As you extend your right arm, feel the head of the arm bone float downwards. Okay, just a gentle way to stretch through the side of the body. Your head or your temple is on the earth. And then push into the left hand to inhale yourself up again. Bring your right hand to goddess and then your left hand out to the side and then look over to the side. And see how the top of your arm bone floats downwards here. Okay, stay here for another full breath. Exhale. Feel the surrender to the earth here. Come back into goddess arms on the ground. Okay, and then push yourself up, up, up. Walk your hands under your shoulders as you lift your hips up and come into a tabletop position. Okay, so we'll start our practice in tabletop. And I'd like you just to introduce cat and cow. One of the best things you could do when you first get up in the morning is cat and cow. Okay, it really brings to life your spine mobility, especially because you've been sleeping in stillness for most of the night. Okay, and then you're just putting a gentle movement to the spine. Good. And then just pause in tabletop. Good. Come down to your elbows, interlace your fingers, let your head float down. And then walk your feet out into a modified plank by dropping the knees, lifting the head and chest, and bringing your hands to Sphinx. So as we drop our hips, we bring ourselves into Sphinx, a really nice supported back bend here. Take a breath in, exhale, and do that again. You might feel your spine rise here. Exhale. And then draw your heart to the earth. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Stay on your knees. Push up into that reverse push up or a modified plank here. Okay, so feel your arms really include their triceps. So you're pushing down into the forearms, pushing down into the pads of your fingers. Good. And then float yourself back, back, back. You're going to take yourself up into a low mountain. Arms come up again. Open up to goddess again. And this time, keep your elbows where they are, but drop your hands to the ground. Okay. So keeping yourself into kind of this reverse goddess. Good. Just bring your hands to your hips. We'll see that again. Okay. Shift your weight to your left, step to your right. Put your hands on your thighs And then curl the back toe under, lift the knee off the ground, and we're just going to step up into Tadasana, hands to either side of the body. Again, feel like that elevator is lifting up through the crown of the head. We draw the belly button in. And we're going to take the arms and reach them up to the sky. Come into a long mountain. Grab your left wrist, lift it, and then draw yourself over. Okay, now exaggerate that. Drop your right arm to the side of your body and slide your hand down your leg. Lift your chest, feel an openness there, and then switch sides. Bring the right arm up, grab the wrist, lift it, draw yourself over to the side, pause here. And then take the left hand to the side of your body, slide the hand down, reach up, stay here for a breath, and then float yourself up again. Good. Draw your hands to your heart, take a little bow, bring your hands to your thighs, and we're going to come into a standing cat and cow. So wave your spine from up here. Draw the belly in and back, tailbone up and away. You stay here for another 2 breaths. And then when you come into a tabletop, just a still spine, start to lengthen your legs and take your hands down your legs and feel a stretch through the back of the legs. Okay, really nice kind of introduction to the hamstrings here. Have your blocks close by if you like. All we're going to do is step back into downward facing dog. Okay, so just a step back here. Now, pedal your heels. We always like to do this. Introduce the back of your legs to a little more stretch that has mobility with it. And let's really take a big stretch now. Come up to the tippy toes, send your heart to the top of your thighs, and then draw your heels to the back of the room. Can you feel that even in the calves? Good. And then from here, we're going to tippy toe our feet one at a time, coming up to the middle of your mat. Each time you bring the toes forward, drop the heel down. So you're feeling that stretch with every step. If you have blocks, it makes it a little more accessible. Okay. And you're just going to come to halfway. Bring your hands on your thighs again. Take a seat. Lift up, up, up. Take the arms, draw them to the sky. Sink back into Uttanasana. Stay here for a breath. Okay, I want you to fire up the right, drag the left foot back, and then just lean over, almost like you're making your spine and your leg one long line. Okay, if you like, you can pick up that back toe, squeeze the glutes. Okay, maintain that connection with your dristi, with your view. What are you looking at? Tap the toe down, drag the foot forward, take a little seat, maybe a bit deeper now. Okay, so now fire up the left leg, lift the right, drag that right toe back, 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 and lean over again. Okay, again, just feeling your body as a long kind of dash. If you like, pick up the toe. Again, finding some balance in the body, knowing your own boundary. Maybe balance isn't it for you today. If that's the case, keep your toe on the ground. If you want to lift it, go ahead. Everyone tap the toe down, drag the foot back, sink into Uttanasana again, and then exhale and fold forward. Okay, we'll build on that, remembering that there's lots of options. Options is a nice way to say respect the boundaries in your body. Coming back into downward facing dog. So step yourself back again. Use your blocks if you want to lessen the load on the shoulders a little bit. Feel free to pedal the heels again. And from here, we'll take the right leg up to 3-legged dog. Really point that back toe to the back corner of your room. Bend the knee and stack the hips. Feel the opening through the right side of the body. And when you breathe in, extend the sides of your body by opening up the rib cage. Inhale here. Exhale. Nice. Bring the knees together. Okay. Look forward. You're going to take that right foot forward into a lunge. Okay. Stay here for a breath. Walk yourself up, up, up the thigh. Okay. And then we'll take the arms up to high lunge. Inhale, sink. Let's open the arms up to goddess again. Again, keeping the elbows the same height as the shoulders, right? And now take the left elbow and arm, come into the inside of the right, and then come back to center. Okay, a little bit of balance here. In, if you need to modify this, step in a little bit and out. Good. One more time. Come on in. Come on in. Stay with the arms exactly where they are. You're going to brace the left side of the core. Draw the arms down, down, down. Still keep them in that same format. When the elbow reaches the knee on that front leg, you'll find that extension into a twisted lunge. Okay. Beautiful breath in here. Exhale. Nice. Take both hands and frame the foot again. Okay, pause here. Let's come to an open twist. Keep your right hand where it is. Take the left arm, lift it up. Okay, so these ones are a little more challenging for balance. We're an opening twist. So right arm, right foot down, left arm up, right? And then frame the foot again. Okay, stay here for a breath. Bend the back knee. Come in about halfway on that and then walk yourself up, 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 up. Inhale the arms, reach them up. Okay, bend the front knee again. Slide the body forward again. Now that back leg is a little further away than it was when we started with this. Keep the toe on the ground or lift it. A little more demand here. Squeeze the glutes. You can step in at any time. Breathe. Good. Bring the legs together. Take a seat. Inhale, rise. And then exhale, we're going to fold forward again. Okay, bring your hands to your thighs. Let's tuck in those cats and cows standing again. Just feels so lovely for the spine. Really exaggerate them. Tuck your chin in, curl the tailbone out, stick your toes down to the ground as the tailbone lifts up. Really encourage mobility in the spine. If you hear any crack, 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 it's okay. It's okay. It's just the body talking to us. What are we feeling though? Good. Pause in tabletop. Bend the knees, hands on the ground again or not. I'm using my blocks in downward facing dog. Okay, pedal your heels here again. Create space as much as you can. Inhale, exhale. Okay, keeping your right leg on the ground now. Take your left foot, extend it up, up, up to three-legged dog. Bend the knee, stack the hips. Can you feel that opening through the left side of your body? Can you feel the rib cage kind of open and free, a little freer? And then from here, bring the knees together again. Okay, look forward. You're going to take that left leg, swing it through to lunge on this side. Okay, for a little more balance, toe heel that left foot out, and then very slowly walk your way up, 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 back to high lunge. Inhale, come back to open arms, goddess arms. Okay, now you're going to take that right elbow and arm, come forward, twist to the inside, and then back out again. Okay, bring the right arm, sweep it in front of you, twist in, and then back out again. Okay, we're going to do that one more time. Twist in, pause here. Okay, pause. Now start to lean forward, but keep your arms where they are. Okay, you're in the same space, same space. When the knee comes to the elbow, when it's about there, extend that arm and extend the other arm. Come into a twisted lunge. Okay, if you can take it down a little more, that's great. Stay here for a breath. Can you put enough bend in that front knee that you can lift the belly and kind of lean back a little bit? Ah, nice. Let's take a little harder pose. You can stay here or you can switch and turn this to an open twist. Left hand on the ground, right arm rises. Okay. Again, it's a little more balance required, a little more strength in the front leg. Okay. Again, choose, choose. And then hands come back into lunge. Bend the back knee, step in about halfway. rise up, up, up again. Okay. And now the arms will float up. Okay, so we're a little wider than we were when we were started. Bend the front knee, lean forward, lift the heel. Pause here, brace the core. Option to pick up that toe. It's going to be a little harder here. Inhale, exhale, tap down if you need to, and then step in and release, hands to either side. Okay, so we're just layering on the length of that step back because eventually we're going to warrior three. Okay, so now you know all the secrets, you know everything, and you get to layer, you get to choose, you get to be compassionate about what balance means for you today. Okay, so coming back into Tadasana, hands to either side. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Feel the elevator rising up the spine through the crown of the mouth. Take a breath in. Exhale. Nice. We'll take the arms and rise up. And then we're going to come floating down, down, down into forward fold. Okay. And then up to your thighs. Take a cat and a cow again. Okay. Love this movement. You know your back does. Mm. Okay, and the next time you're in cat, stay there. Keep the belly button coming into the spine. Now fold forward. You got a little more room there. Bend the knees, hands to the ground. Take a step back into high or low push up. You decide. From here, pull the arm bones together. Get really purposeful in your arms. And then slowly, I mean, really slowly, bend the elbows coming through chaturanga. 4, 3, 2, hips on the ground, lift a cobra. Pause here. And of course, we're going to find back extensions. Now bring the fingertips out wide. Keep your hips on the ground, moving through the fingers and the arms. We're going to inhale and lift. Okay, and back down. This is a really nice example. Keep doing this. This is a really nice example of finding the differences between the compassion you can show yourself, the boundaries you might have. Okay, so you can keep doing this. As you start lifting again, try to rely less on the arms and the fingers. Try to rely less on your arms at all. In fact, if you like, go solo. Lift the arms and hands all together and back again. Okay, lift and come back again. Good. 2 more. Inhale. Okay, what do you choose? What do you recognize? Good. And then everyone brings their hands back onto the earth. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Okay, 2 ways to get up. You can go really slowly with me, or you can push up really quickly. Okay, slow is a little harder. So again, choose your playing field. Bring your elbows together. Just 1 inhale and exhale here. And now that exhale becomes really slow. And we start lifting the head, the shoulders, the hips, all as one. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Good. Pause. There's your modified plank. Curl the toes under, hips to heels. Up you go. Downward facing dog again. Okay, so we try to keep our sun salutation interesting by tucking in those movements in between, recognition, recognizing where we are. Okay, from here, we're going to bend the knees again a lot. Look forward. It'll be your right leg that comes forward. Help it if you need to. And set yourself up for that lunge again. Ensure that the knee is over the toe. You may want to shimmy that back foot a little further back to really get the hips open here. Okay. From here, you're going to take that back foot, turn it to warrior 2 legs. And we're going to float ourselves up, up, up. Okay. So the depth of the legs, the width of your legs, that's all very individual. Where we're going to focus on is how can we get our hips side by side? So let's tactfully do this. Take your hand, put it on your out inside hip. So it's my left hand, left hip. Right hand, to the back, to the top of the buttock. Take a little deeper depth into the legs. Deeper depth, that sounded weird. More depth into the legs. Watch where your knee is. Keep it there. Then use your hands to turn your hips so that the pelvis faces the front. Okay, so for me, it's the camera. I'm moving my hips, but there's a tendency for that leg to collapse inwardly. Okay, I want you to stay low in the legs and turn the pelvis. You should feel an opening here a little more. Okay, the inner thigh has to be working a little harder to allow the knee to stay over the ankle. And then we'll take the arms to warrior two. Have a look over the fingers. Okay, sense where you are in space. Okay, here we go. You're going to take your arms to cactus arms or goddess arms. Okay, and then from here, I want you to pull the shoulders in and away, reminding yourself that you are grounded. Keep the front arm where it is, but drop your back hand down. Okay, kind of looks like scarecrow here. Okay, so elbows are at the same height. Now use the muscles in the shoulders to move the arms up and down. Okay, so you're switching. Use the muscles in your shoulders to move the arms. Can you just take a peek at your elbows and see if they're on the same height? And you keep them there. Switch again. And then switch again. One more time. Switch and hold. Okay, now bring both arms back up and back arm goes down again. Take that top elbow, slide it on top of the front thigh, and just extend the arm back. Okay, so this left hand on me, okay, this triceps are really, really active here. And then you're going to take that and sweep it around. Can you move your arm without moving your body? Hmm? Think about that. Can you move your arm? That means you got to brace your core. That means you got to stabilize with the legs and the torso. Okay, you're just going to do this one more time. The next time the hand comes down, 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 pause here, look at your mat, reach and reach. Pick up the back heel, square the hips. Now, bend the back knee, step in a little bit. Okay, and then float yourself up. So I am wider than when we started. Okay, if you recall, we were up here and we just came back a little bit. Now I'm pretty wide. Okay, stay here for a breath. Inhale, take the arms, reach them up. Inhale. Again, we layer it on. If you need to bring that toe in more, go ahead. Reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. If you feel you can, lift that back foot, go for it. Keep your eye on the prize. If you feel you can, move to warrior three, go for it. Wherever you are is exactly where you should be. Okay, and then you're going to bring the feet together and release. Shake it up. Okay, that's a lot of work on that front leg. Excellent work. Excellent work. Go ahead and drag a drink in you before we go to the other side. Very nicely done. Okay, so same thing other side. You kind of know what to expect. That's what happens on side two. But I want you to realize that this is different. Okay, every side's different. I can tell you for certain my left side is a little weaker than my right. That's the way it goes. Okay, here we go. Tadasana. Inhale, exhale. We'll take it through a flow again, and we'll take our hands to heart center. Bend forward, bring your fingers to the earth. Okay, inhale, come on halfway up. Bend the knees, bring your hands to the ground, walk, step, or jump back into that high or low push up. And we're going to bend the elbows super slow, take the whole body down together, and then lift through the heart. Hands come out wide. We're going to go into that back extension work now. Okay, so fingers and arms are helping you first. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Good. Inhale, lift. Use the back body. You're going to rely on it. And again, to what degree can you let go? Okay. Where can you place your bubble of boundary? Start relying less on the arms and fingers. Start maybe lifting the arms and fingers and being really gentle with the top. This is such great work for your back. Good. Let's do this one more time. Good. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Okay. Stay on your knees. And really slowly, we're going to come up again. You're going to take an inhale and an exhale here. And then on the inhale, it's a really slow count up, bringing everything up together. Inhale, exhale. And here we go. Inhale, rise. Try to bring your whole body with you. 4, 3, 2, hold. Come on, really power up through the arms. Curl the toes under, hips to heels. Up we go again. Downward facing dog. Pedal your heels. Okay, create space in the back of the legs. You're going to need it. Bend the knees, look forward. It is your left foot that comes forward now. Okay, a lot of ways to get that foot forward. You can drop your knee, swing it through, and then drop the back foot parallel to the end of the mat. Rise up, up, up. Okay, so you're gonna find your leg strength, find your legs. Okay, let's even out our hips. Okay, it's a really small movement, but man, has it got these links to everything. Keep the inner thigh super strong. Right hand on the right hip, left hand on the left buttock, okay, just above the hip, and guide the pelvis forward and back. So trying to equalize the distance here. Look at that front knee. Did it cave in? Okay. Fire up the leg more there. Okay. Keep that and feel how powerful this becomes, right? This is your power and you get to decide what to do with it. Yes, you do. Okay. Let's take those goddess arms again. Pause here. Keep that front arm where it is. Everything stays the same, but drop the back hand to the ground. Okay, so looking like movement through the shoulder blade, through the chest, and then switch. Okay, think of the head of your arm bone moving into that little shallow socket, and then switch. Good. Feel that gliding nature. Even the shoulder blades, the muscles around the upper back working. Good. One more. Keep that front arm up, that back arm down. Pause here. Okay. And now start to lean forward. Bring the top of that elbow onto that thigh and then stretch that back arm all far. Okay. Starting to instigate through the tricep here. Keep your torso from moving, but move the arm all around. Okay. Think about that all around. Okay. For you golfers and pickleballers, this feels good. Oh, yes. Couple more here. Good. One more. Okay. And the next time the arm is down, keep it down, look down, reach for the sides of your mats again. Pick up the back heel, square the hips. Okay. Pause here. Okay. Now from here, you're going to step in just a little bit and walk up the leg again. Arms come up. Here we go. Lots of options here. Reach forward with the body. Okay, if you feel you can pick up that back toe again, go for it. Keep the legs extended. And if you want to approach warrior 3, do your best. Okay, but do what works for you. Stay here for a breath. Good. Bend the knee, step in, hand on your thigh, and bring your cat and cow to life. Cat and cow to life. And then roll yourself all the way up, up, up. Okay, take the shoulders up and away and give yourself a little shake. Nicely done. Okay, so legs have been working hard. We're going to ask a little more of them. But again, this is a perfect opportunity for you to introduce a layer of compassion. Okay, maybe this is what you needed today. A layer of compassion. Let's take a little seat, Uttanasana. Okay, we're going to stay here. So we're going to do a series of tapping out on either side and then eventually come into star pose. Okay, eventually. Brace your core. Fire up the left leg a lot. Pick up the right heel and then just tap it out. And then bring it back. Try not to shift your weight too much. Fire up the right, pick up the left heel, tap it out, and bring it back. Okay, fire up one side, tap out with the other, come back, and again. Good. One more time. Get your sensation in that opposite supporting leg. You're going to need it. Okay, maybe sinking even a little lower and back. Now, tap out, hold here. Option is to lift out. So a little work and then tap in. Okay, tap or lift. And bring it back. Tap or lift. Look at all the options you have. Okay, yes, yes, you can live in your reality. This could be hard. Okay, good. We're all in it together. Uh-huh. Now check out the change. This time we're going to grow up and back out. Okay, so now the range of motion of your seat becomes really, really interesting as we come up. Lift and back. Tap down at any time, right? Good. Next one's going to come out and hold wherever you are. Stay with it. Okay. And then we're going to lift to star only for a brief moment and then come back. Switch. Open. Lift to star and come back in. Look at you growing and learning. Reach. Hold. Come on back in. Reach. Hold. We're going there, Angela. Don't you worry. And back in. Okay, here it is. We're going to reach and hold. Remember, options. You can tap down. You can stay down. There's lots of options here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And as we come up, this is the big one. Hold. Okay, hold. Focus on something that's not moving. Okay, create a big giant star. Head, hands, feet, all the way. Breathe. Bring it all back in. Ready? One more. Reach, hold, and then take your big star. Look at that. Okay, when we layer on the compassion, the result is astounding. Hold and back down. Nice. Bring your hands to your thighs. Take a cat. Take a cow. Nice. You're going to come all the way down now. Okay. And just come onto your knees. And you're going to take yourself onto your buttocks. I want to just kind of get into some hip movement here. So bring your feet on the ground wide, move your hands behind you, and then try your best to drop your feet or your knees right to the ground. And then go to the other side. The closer you are to your body, okay, the harder this is. Okay, try it. You'll figure something out for yourself. Okay, if you're not doing something like this on a daily basis, okay, I guarantee you, you will feel the benefits of this as you have another candle on your birthday cake. Okay, this is a beautiful, okay, it gets harder. When you find it gets harder trying to draw that knee right down. More. Good. And then back up. Nice. Let's take the left leg, extend it. Okay, maybe your left, it's my right. Take the ball of your foot, or sorry, the heel of your foot to the top of your thigh. Lift up through the crown of your head. Fire up that long leg. Make sure your toe, your second or third toe is aligned with your shin. because we're out here. Okay, it's not quite the alignment we're looking for. And then just walk your way to the leg. Stay here, breathe in. Exhale, take the top of your pelvis, bring it forward, not your head and shoulders. They will follow. Okay, this is about the top of your pelvis coming forward. So you got to focus on below the belly button. Okay, stay here for a breath. Inhale, exhale. Good. Okay, now from here, you're going to take your back hand. So the same leg and arm, you take that elbow to the inside of the thigh or knee. Take your hand, fingers hook the underbelly of your calf or your Achilles. Okay, depends on how flexible you are. Okay, and it's all good. Stay here for a breath. Nice. Now take your other arm, reach it up. Okay, how much space can you put in the torso here? It's a big ask, right? And then from here, take that bow over. Okay. We did a little bit of this at our warm up. See if you can keep drawing that hip down. For me, it's my left, it's the arm that's up. Okay. If you can reach your toe, great. If you can't, that's okay. Inhale. Can you feel that little tug in the back? Mm. Nice. And then just lift that arm up, up, up. Okay. Counter stretch coming to you. Land the backhand, lift the front arm, reach up and come into this version of fallen triangle. If you're thinking, I wonder what this is like in power, you can take that bottom leg and come into fallen triangle. Okay. Totally up to you. Breathe wherever you are. And then slowly make your way back down again. Okay, hands come behind you. Look at where your legs are, right there again. Ooh, over and over and over. Now, you would think I planned that, wouldn't you? Well, I'll leave it to mystery. Okay, pause, and we're going to go to the other side. Okay, other leg long, take the heel to the top of the thigh. Okay, and if that knee is kind of high, I should have mentioned this on the other side. Just feel free to use a block to help prop it. Okay, I'm okay on this side too now. Okay, so fingertips to either side. Let's go on that elevator ride up our vertebrae. Okay, and then bring your heart to the top of your thigh. Stay here. Inhale, exhale, and keeping the head and shoulders very loosey goosey. Okay, come on over with the top of the pelvis. Okay, and adjust where you need to adjust. It feels good to adjust. Keep the foot very active, keep the quad very active. And then take that back hand, bring it to the inside of the knee. The fingers will hook under the leg somehow. Okay, we'll inhale and lift. Good. Spread your rib cage now and take that kind of, oh, so beautiful bend. Again, if your toes touch your fingers, great. If they don't, that's okay. Mm, okay. But try not to hang either, right? Make it active. Inhale, exhale. And then from here, we're going to unwind this. Take the arm, reach it up, 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 land it behind you, rolling up onto the knee to lift yourself up and away. Okay, pushing down into the fingers, into the legs. If you want to stay here, go ahead. If you want to take it to fallen triangle, you go right ahead. Okay, be your own power meter. Stay here for another breath. Exhale. Yep. And then slowly make your way down, down, down. Nice. Okay. And now we're going to come onto our backs. Okay. Just a little more stretch, and then we'll go into our Shavasana / meditation. So come onto your back bodies. Oh, I feel like we haven't been on our backs at all today, huh? And just windshield wipe your knees side to side. Okay, and let's just come into wind relieving pose. Take the right knee into the chest, left leg out. Inhale, exhale. And then just switch that. Take the other knee into the chest. Extend the leg. Okay, inhale, exhale. And then release both feet on the ground. If your lower back is feeling really good here, I would suggest just to stay here. Okay. If you want to lengthen the legs, go ahead. Okay. It's not mandatory to do anything, let alone doing a shavasana that doesn't feel right. So do what works for you. Okay? And just sit in your breath here for about 2 rounds. And each time, just come into a little more relaxation.